Yo guys, my name is Kosana and I'm here to present something very big for you. It's finally here. But after months of tweaking and testing and then tweaking some more and then testing and then tweaking some more, it's finally here. CHASM. My new plugin in collaboration with DirektDSP is finally out. Let me show you. Do you want your sounds to sound like this? Or maybe like this. Or even this. Well, then you should check out CHASM. Okay, back to Kosana again. Okay guys, so originally the idea for CHASM started out as a problem. Not the idea itself, but I had a problem where I had a specific effects rack, a specific effects chain that took up my entire CPU. I'm talking 7 effects, 100% CPU usage. This was a hassle for me. I had to render out every single sound I wanted to do. It took up a lot of my workflow and a lot of my time and space and everything. But I really liked this sound. I made it my signature sound. And you probably heard it in my releases such as Slow Down, such as Piece of Me, and more. I thought, okay, what if we just make this into a plugin? A plugin that is centered around me as a person, I guess, and what I stand for and sound like. You know what I'm saying? So hence that's why we make CHASM. 7 effects put into 1. Went from 100% CPU usage to 1% CPU usage. Not actually, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you get why I'm exaggerating here. So that's essentially how it was made. Let me break it down for you. This right here is CHASM. We have a big knob in the center titled delay. Guess what that does? Delay. It adjusts the milliseconds of the delay so you can hear here. Personally, I like it from between like 5 milliseconds to 40. That's the sweet spot for me, depending on the sound and the synth. We have the character knob. This basically, as you can see, the UI is sick. We spend a lot of time on the UI. Wow, so evolving. Wow. Well, this adds the metallicness. So let's say I have it on 14. You hear that? That adds a metallicness. Brightness adds more high end, more brightness, basically. This is good to control the brightness of your sound because it gives you more control. So instead of having to add an extra EQ, you can do it right here inside the plugin. There's the width knob. You can make it completely mono or very stereo. And if, like me, you're the type of person to not make something like 50% stereo, you either do completely mono or very wide. You want to use the Haas effect because the Haas effect here makes it ultra stereo. And it can also, as you just heard, if you have it on mono, it can act like a phaser. Which is also cool. We have output input knob. That's kind of self-explanatory. Same with low cut and high cut. Kind of self-explanatory. We have a mix knob. This one's cool because depending on the mix, you get a different effect. So that like... You can either do a blending of the sound. I personally like to just crank the mix to 100% because that's how you get that whoom sound. The sound with you get the extra attack on it and stuff, and then it makes it changes the sound so much more than if you have the mix on, let's say, 50. Then we also have a limiter of sorts, or a clipper. It has 3 different modes: clean, further, and crunchy. If you turn the boost knob, it makes it louder and crunchier. Now let's try using it on a vocal, just to show you guys how versatile this plugin really is. Go here, we have these stock presets. Then we have the Noctua vocal.
You know you do me bad now one too many times. I don't mind.
You see how much that changed the vocal from this?
You know you do me bad now one too many times.
Very cool. We have a slight vocal widener as well.
I don't mind. I can't refocus, baby. You've been on my mind. Tell me once.
I know there's already delay and reverb on the sample itself, but I think you get the point. Well, anyway, guys, you can head to Corsana.com and buy the plugin. Shout out DirektDSP for taking the time to develop this plugin with me. And yet again, link in the description. Go get the plugin. I hope you like it. Stay tuned for more. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.